I'm going to give you 11 winning products that I would test right now. I'm going to break down what price point I put it at. I'm going to put the detailed targeting I do for that. I'm even going to give you a catchy headline for it. And at the very end, I'm going to show you 6 products that I'm testing in addition to these 11 right now that you can go ahead and test yourself. And I'm going to have a sheet that you can go ahead, you can find all the links to AliExpress for all these products, the detailed targeting, everything in there. So stay tuned and let's get it.
A year later, they come back and they say, hey, you took me out of that position, you took me out of that job, you took me out of XYZ. I'm financially free now and I can do what I want.
What's going on, guys? My name's Kyle and today's a good day because you found the right video. Now today it's a little bit sunny outside. You know, you're gonna see some some wildlife going on. You're gonna see, this is kind of gonna be your window. We've got birds, we've got trees, we got some fresh air, and what we've got going on today is 11 winning products that you can go ahead and test right away. I'm not gonna overextend this video or make it too long. I'm gonna get straight to the bread and butter. And what I will say is that I did create a video 2 weeks ago about finding winning products yourself. I kind of sat on that and I said, you know what, let's go ahead and just give them some as well for people that are just starting out or people that are looking for new products. Here's some ideas that you can test out. I'm going to walk through not only the product itself, I'm going to talk about a price point that you can sell it at. I'm going to tell you some detailed targeting that you can use on Facebook. And I'm also going to give you a catchy headline that you can use right away. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, what I'm going to have to say is I'm going to have to take out my phone here because it's hard for me to keep track of all this stuff. So excuse me for being my phone during a lot of this, but I do want to make sure I get this right. I took a lot of notes, and I will say it's important for me to mention that there is going to be a link to this Google Docs that I've got going on. It's going to show you a link to get to each of these products, the detailed targeting, everything basically I'm talking about. It's going to be in that Google Doc. You don't have to give me an email. You don't have to give me anything. It's free. Just access the link, and that way you can kind of have the cliff notes for this talk as I'm going through it. All right. So the first thing I want to mention very quickly is that these products, there's going to be some that are kind of hitting on that quarantine lockdown type thing that we still got going on, but we've also got people that are they're starting to come outside. They're starting to do stuff, yard work, all that sort of stuff. So you're going to see kind of a mix and match of those different things. So this is going to be kind of on trend. A lot of these products will do well right now. And typically I try to stick to smaller products just because the shipping costs right now are becoming astronomical, and it's hard to get those big ones at the door. So a lot of these are kind of compact and they ship very easily. So the first product I've got here is this Pavement surface grass trimmer. It is spring. We've got plants growing. We've also got weeds growing as well. We've got grass growing. There's a lot of hard to get places for people around their house, sidewalks, pavers around the garden. It's a hassle, right? And weeds never go away. So people are always looking for a solution to be able to fix that problem, because let's be honest, it saves you hard, difficult work out in the sun. And people want their garden to look good, and they have to continuously work on it and improve it. And so this is an amazing product that I found. It's got a lot of orders on AliExpress, a lot of suppliers. I would sell it for $45.99. That way you can get your 2 to 3x return on after the cost of goods sold. That's kind of the price point that I go for. Here's some targeting that you can do. You can do gardening, garden design, Better Homes and Gardens, which is a magazine, garden furniture, House and Garden, which is also a magazine. So I like to keep it very, very general in the beginning, very broad interests, and that way you can let Facebook do the work to find your audience. So keep it very broad. Never get too minuscule. Okay, that's just a general rule. Now, the headline that you can use for this is make your property look like a king's palace in minutes. Get rid of pesky weeds and grass on hard to trim surfaces such as asphalts, concrete, and pavement. And then obviously with all these headlines, put your link in there, have a call to action, and make it good. I'm just going to give you kind of the snippet that you should put at the very top. Now, let's move on. So number 2 is actually one that I have a video on that I created because it was a winning product for me. I did it either a year ago or 2 years ago around this time, and it's this Dogpile Cleaner. Now, why this is great is because people are out with their dogs. It's getting a little muddy out there, and guess what happens? When the dog comes back inside, he tracks his little muddy paws through the carpet, through the furniture. it's a huge mess. So people are looking at easy ways to do it. Typically, you just grab a towel, maybe wet the towel down, wipe each of their paws off. It does a fine job, but people are always looking for ways to make the process faster, to make it more effective. And this is a cheap solution for them to be able to do that. Now, people pay astronomical amounts for their pets, the toys, the grooming, the medical bills, all this sort of thing. So you can get some pretty good margins on these types of products. It is more competitive, but what I would price this at is $29.99. Okay. Now, the price at $29.99, and the targeting I would do would be dog walking, Petco, Purina Pet Care, BarkBox, and different brands that fit into either from a food or from a store relation on those different targeted pieces are going to do very well. Now, this headline is actually one that I used for the winning ad copy. So you could legitimately take this product, take my headline, get yourself a video, and do pretty well. So the headline would be, it's that time of year. What's the best way to clean muddy paws in 20 seconds? Okay. And then include your link, and boom, you're gone. Next one. Let's keep moving on. Let's move this faster. Okay, we've got this table hockey game. Now, this one is kind of an interesting one. I've seen this online. I've seen the engagement. It does very well. It's something different. It's combining two different games together, and people are obviously inside more. We are moving to spring and summer, but because of quarantine, people are going to be hanging out a little more inside. The kids are going to be, they don't have, athletics are still opening up, but it's not what it once was. So this is one you can hit on. This is also going to be really one that you could use for the holiday seasons. It makes a great gift. The price point is $39.99. People are willing to pay that price. If it's something different, if it's something new, it looks like it's fun. It's all in the marketing. It's all in the product and the marketing. Now the targeting, I would put a couple different parents. So parents with teenagers or preteens, from 9 to 12 years old. I put parents with teenagers from 13 to 17 years old. I put games. I put tabletop games. I put board games, and let Facebook work its magic. Okay, so here's the headline that I would put for it. I'd say, we haven't seen anyone go undefeated. Can you? Put your link, boom. That's going to create some sort of a challenge, some interest from people. They're going to see if they, people are competitive, so that's going to be a good headline for you to use. Moving on, we've got these children's BluRay glasses. Now, you may have seen ads for this. There is a company that's kind of branding this in some sort of way, making it good, and I think they're doing well. They're killing it. I see their ads over. It's got millions and millions of views. This is going to be a product that is going to, it's going to continue to do well because right now I'm on my phone. You're probably watching on your phone. You're watching on your laptop. I've got a TV behind me. Think about how much screen time that you have. People are having sleep problems, okay? The reason people have sleep problems is because they're watching TV, they're on their phone late at night, and there's a lot of research behind it. So I'd pull that into your marketing some way. The price point for these would be $24.99. I'd also say that you not only do these, are these for kids, there's also adult ones as well, so you could go either way on this. I think people are more concerned about their kids than their self, to be honest, so that's why I kind of plan with the kid version. But the price point, $24.99. Targeting, kind of similar to the last product. I'd say parents with early school-age children, 6 to 8 years old, parents with preschoolers, 3 to 5 years old, parents with preteens, 9 to 12 years old. I'd also do early childhood education and child development. Here's the headline that I would put for it, okay? Your kids aren't getting a good night's sleep. Why? Late night screen time is drastically reducing their melatonin and causing them to be sleep deprived. That is research based. Again, I would do your own research, pull in a fact like that, and let it send out. So that's it for that one. Stainless steel kitchen scissors, okay? This is interesting. A lot of people are doing cooking at home. You can't go and sit at restaurants as much now that it's opening up. They're putting capacity on that sort of thing. So you're going to see more and more people experiment, if they haven't been a chef, experimenting and cooking their own food, as well as obviously people that already do. This is a cool product because it kind of combines two different things into one. It's also a safer version than using your knife. But what I would do is I would actually price this at $29.99. And the targeting I would do for this is home appliances, kitchen utensil, KitchenAid, recipes, cookware and bakeware. And as I'm going through this targeting, the way that I would do it is I would take those different targets that I'm giving you, and then just use the suggestions box on Facebook. Okay, that's going to give you a lot more options. That's why I'm giving you 5, so then you can just keep, experimenting with the suggestions box on Facebook and use that to fill out some other ad sets. What would I use a headline for on this one? I would say, does this viral product really save you hours of prep time a week in the kitchen? Leave it as a question, put a call to action and a link. Boom, you got that one out the door. So, number 6, we've got a phone screen amplifier. I've seen this one before. I've known people to do well on this. This is one that'll just continue to keep working as long as you've got the right marketing going on. The price point will be $24.99. I would target Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, streaming media, Amazon Instant Video. Those are really, really big interests, and you're gonna have to keep it big because it's hard to get too focused on this. But let Facebook do its magic, and you sit back and you just keep tweaking and building data over time. The headline I would have is, it's like a movie theater in the palm of your hand, minus the expensive tickets and sticky seats. Okay, number 7, we've got a weed puller. Now, this one kind of hints at the first one that I did. It was really just a head that you put onto an existing, weed whacker or something like that. But this one's a little bit different. You don't have to have that. It's kind of an all-in-one solution. It is different. It does look different. It's not as, I guess, powerful if you're really getting into like the nitty-gritty stuff, but it does pull weeds, and it is a cool tool so you don't bend over, you don't have to, mess up your back or do anything like that. So what I would do is I'd price this at $39.99. The targeting would be gardening, garden tool, garden tips, Better Home and Gardens, which is a magazine, and then another magazine would be just House and Garden. Okay. Now the headline I'd have is, avoid this product if you enjoy breaking your back to pull weeds. Self-explanatory. Let's keep moving on. Okay, so this Ab Carver Pro roller. People have been inside a lot. People have been laying down a lot. I personally have gotten lazy and not at the gym anymore. Now the gyms are opening up, but people are still probably a little bit skittish about going in because they're limiting, obviously, the capacity that they have, and people are still scared. They're like, I don't know what this virus is. I don't want to catch it. I'm going to stick at home for a little bit longer and make sure that we're good to go before I'm going out, okay? Now, what this product does well is it provides a compact solution, right? I don't have to buy one of those big, bulky gym sets to put into my basement or my garage that, normally, you see a lot of people that have them, but they never use them type thing. This is a cool little workout thing that you could even do on the road. You could bring it to the hotel. You could go in your suitcase. You could bring it to a friend's house if you really wanted to. So it's very compact and portable. Now, the price point would be $79.99. It's a little bit higher end. If you're just beginning, I'd probably avoid this product. This one would really require you to brand, to be able to put a little more effort into like the marketing and to make it look good, because there's so many products out there that are involved in the fitness realm that kind of fit into the same niche as this one. And they do really well, but they have kind of that as seen on TV infomercial type look to them. And that's the route that I would take on this, to brand it and to make it more of a as seen on TV type feel. So the price point, $79.99. The targeting would be CrossFit training, strength training, physical exercise, and workout. Now, the headline I would put, can this one product really get you Hollywood abs in 30 days? See why this viral product is helping thousands of people stuck at home, just like you, get back on track. Okay, that's enough of that one. Number 9, we've got this automatic nail feeder. Now, this one's great because people are doing a lot of DIY, getting into those projects that they may have pushed off when they were in the work grind. They're going the commute and everything, like taking up all their time. They have more time at home. They're probably looking at those projects that they set out to do a year ago or 2 years ago, and they want to get it done. Most projects involve nails, okay? And who doesn't want a product that's going to help you save time? Name one. That's what this product does. The nail feeder just allows people just to go boom, 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 boom. they're probably going to save, I don't know, hours and hours of their time putting in different nails. And I mean, it's just, if you've ever done a project, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now the price point would be $49.99. I would target wood carving, woodworking enthusiasts, carpenter, roofer, and just woodworking, and keep it broad like that and let Facebook do its magic. Let Facebook do its magic. People tell me, how do I research keywords? Man, you just got to keep it broad and gain data and just keep tweaking things. The product will find the customer if it's the right ad and people are engaging with it and it's interesting. So the headline I would put, which is very important to people engaging with it, would be tackle twice the projects in half the time. You don't have to put a whole lot of benefits and all that sort of stuff. Keep that on the page. You just need something that's catchy, that's going to stop them in that newsfeed, and then let the video do the talking, and then let the product page do even more talking. Now, number 10, we've got the self-standing folding cane. That's an interesting one. You know canes. They got those long stick things that you walk around with, and have you ever seen somebody get in their car with one of those things? It's wild, man. It's like a big, like, giant snake that they're trying to put, and it's so bulky and it's hard to get in. It's find a place and it stands up and it kicks you in the face. I mean, it's just someone needed to innovate that, and I know that this product has been innovated. There are people that created some sort of a foldable type cane to it, and you can jump in that market share. I do still see people walking around with that stick thing. And it's like, where do they put that thing? If they're walking into like a restaurant or something, they got to set it on the chair. I mean, it's a mess. Okay. So here's what I would do. I would market this product. I would test this out because I feel like the older, like I'm talking like 60 plus people on Facebook don't get advertised to enough. And this is a product that you could hit them with. Okay. The price point, $29.99. It's very affordable. If it's something that people use every day, they're willing to spend more than that. So I'd use that as the base price and then bump it up over time and see what works. The targeting would be cervical vertebrae, lumbar vertebrae, sciatic nerve, health and wellness, and just old age. Just keep it simple like that. We're all about keeping things simple, okay? I'm getting a phone call. All right. So the headline I'd put is, ironically, most canes aren't mobile. This cane is different. So convenient, it fits into a purse, briefcase, carry-on, or wheelchair bag. Cool. That's all we've got for that one. Now, this is going to be the last product, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 6 products and the videos with them of products that I'm testing right now currently. And I wanted to say that at the end because for the people that stick with me, I want to reward you. Also, if you found some value already, make sure to drop a like, comment which product that you're most excited about right now, and make sure you subscribe. I've got like 60% of people that watch my videos that don't subscribe. What you doing? All right, so number 11, this is this Pest Buster, okay? Right now, I'm looking outside on my window, and there's a lot of bugs going on, especially if you're in wooded areas. Your home is out in some wooded areas. I mean, you got flies, you've got gnats, you've got all sorts of pests and bugs that bug you, man. That's why they're called bugs, because they ruin your day, okay? It's hot, it's humid. Bugs are just the added cherry on top of just. I need to end this. I need to end this guy. So what I'm gonna do here is, this is actually a product that I normally wouldn't try out, but I thought it looked interesting. What I do like about this product is it is safe, meaning that a lot of people try to kill pests with some sort of alternatives with like chemicals and that sort of thing. And to be honest, we've got too many chemicals going on. We've got people are washing their hands every second of the day. We've got hand sanitizer. We've got, just bleach and stuff. There's so many chemicals in the world, and this is a solution to killing pests that doesn't involve chemicals. It involves salt, and it's fun to use. It's like a gun. You can shoot at flies and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's a cool product. I think the product would do well in a video form online, just because it's just a sight to see. If you found a video of them shooting these bugs, it just looks like a game, but it also has the practical use to it. The price point I'd put it at is $59.99. The targeting would just be pest control, pest, organism, pesticide, insect, insecticide. And the headline would be, we don't need to tell you pests are annoying, but we do need to tell you about a revolutionary product that extinguishes them without chemicals. So I hit on all those points that I just mentioned, and that to me is a killer headline. What I'm going to say is go ahead. There's going to be, like I said, there's a link to all this, all the links to the AliExpress, the targeting, the headlines down below. You can literally copy and paste. You don't need an email. You don't need anything. I don't need anything from you. I just want to use that. I wanted to use my time to give as much value as I could. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you, I'm going to put on the screen 6 products that I'm testing right now. And I do want to mention something because a lot of people ask me about how do you create video ads. I've created a video on video ads before about how you can use Animoto, which is free, but it does take a bit of time. You have to source the clips. You do have to put the headlines in there and to edit, to export, to do all that stuff, create a thumbnail. And that's great. I think it's a great free version if you're on a low budget. But if you do have a little bit more budget, I do use a company called Viral Ecom Ads. Now, I started using this probably about 6 months ago. I was always the person that created my ads because I can edit. But it always did take, kind of the brunt of my work, right? I had to put in, at least 30 minutes to an hour, if 2 hours, to try to find the clips to do it. Now, what Viral Ecom Ads does is it allows you to buy different packages. All you do is you send them an AliExpress link. You give them the product name that you want for it, and maybe give them some notes. And what they're going to do is they're going to have a quick turnaround of 24 to 48 hours where they send you your videos. Now, I'm going to put on the screen the 6 products that I'm testing. And all of these products, I actually got the video from Viral Ecom Ads. I hardly put any effort into. I just had to put up the links for them and give them a little bit of notes. And they came back within 48 hours with 6 different ads and 6 different thumbnails. So right now you can see all the different products that I've got on there, the video footage, and then all the different thumbnails that I've got on there as well. All these came in. I think it maybe cost me like maybe a couple $100 for all of these, which if you don't have the money, it's okay. But I did want to mention that as an option because this has been amazing for me. Because I'm in a massive testing phase where I want to test everything, but I don't want to create all the videos. Okay, I'm already creating the product pages. I'm doing the research. It becomes pretty taxing for me. So this is a great option. I am going to provide a link down below that you can use and go check this out yourself. If not, that's okay. Completely fine. And I'm going to wrap this video up. So thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and check that out. Make sure to like this video. Comment down below. Which one are you most excited about? How are you guys doing out there? I don't seem to hear from you guys. So comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. And the last thing I want to say is if you do want to find more products like this, go ahead and check out my video on how to find winning products. And until next time, peace.